Hi, Philip from T.W White Sons. We've been lucky enough to take this car in part exchange, which is a 2016 on a 65 plate, one owner, Land Rover Discovery Sport 2-litre TD4 180 PS HSE in grey metallic. It's a black edition, this car, really well looked after. Finished in this beautiful, I would say, almost like a sort of Westminster grey metallic with a stone leather. I'm sure Land Rover have another word for this colour, but almost a stone leather interior, which is beautiful. There it is, look at it. Really well finished, illuminated scuff plates, bags of room at the back as well. This is a 7-seater, it's got the additional seats at the back as well. Really well spec'd. Let's open the tailgate. It's got reverse aid camera and park distance control. There it is, HSE Luxury. So it's pretty much top of the range. Cargo area line, it's nice to see that in cars. It means people really looked after this. There's your additional seats. If you look here, how they've kept all the tools, everything is in its correct place. Don't even think it's been out, to be honest. Switches for the rear seats. You got ventilation control there for the rear seats. 12 volt and 5 volt socketry there. Load area cover. Absolutely superb specification on this. Obviously you can shut the tailgate by pressing the button there, but we'll actually do it on the remote. Makes it nice. Really well spec'd. Illuminated scuff plates. Sitting inside the car, first thing you notice, it's got memory settings for 3-stage memory on the driver's seat, central locking, all your electric windows and electric door mirrors are there, and you're faced with this multifunctional steering wheel with electronic instrumentation in front. This car's done just a shade under 31,000 miles. So on the left hand side here you've got integrated Bluetooth with voice control, menu operation. On the right hand side you've got cruise control, and beyond this wipers with variable speed on the intermittent. It is the auto wipers. On the left hand side, auto lights, very directional, very simple. These minus and plus signs you see here are paddle shift control. If you elect to use that whilst driving this car, it gives you a sense of more driver involvement, I guess. But normally you just let's show you. Start it, the button comes up, rotate it to D, and away we would go. Electronic handbrake beyond it. Things I like here, look at this, all illuminated. Little illuminated socketry for USB, aux and navigation. That's attention to detail for you. You got this USB socket here which also charges it. Really great. And a little cover there. So Land Rover have thought about pretty much everything when you've looked at detail on this car. It's so well finished. In the center here you got auto lights, obviously, which is clearly displayed. You've got speedometer on the left hand side, tachometer on the right hand side. In between the two pods you've got temperature control, fuel level rather. Gives us an outside temperature reading, and on the left hand side there you see it clearly indicated BBC Radio 2, gives you the megahertz waveband thingy on it, and just beneath that tells us we're in park. On the right hand side gives you a digital readout the speed you're doing. So really comprehensive. You of course change parameters of this. Here you see, like a little fuel computer. That's done off the left hand stalk. Very simple. Really well equipped, this car. It's got this touch screen infotainment centre in the centre here, telling us that we're currently on BBC Radio 2. Let's press this, and it tells us we're listening to Jeremy Vine, the usual stuff. Source here, it tells us we're on FM. You can of course press DAB, AUX or AM or whatever you want, and very simple, you just keep on pressing this back button and you get back to where you should be, the home screen. Phone, so you can program in your phone, navigation there, outside temperature there, and you scroll along here. It gives you the various things like ambient lighting, cameras, you can set all that up, your in-control apps, etc. Really well spec'd car. And you've obviously got, press the one with the little cogs and you can set up various bits and pieces within this vehicle. See that? Navigation, climate, etc. What's also great about the car, and one of the features I love messing about with this, is the fact it's got heated and cooled seats. So you just adjust that here, takes it down to -3, gives you a very nice soothing experience whilst driving this. So heated seats, and you've also got controls for rear AC there as well. You can sync all this as well. Beautifully finished, this car. What do you want to do? Climate, general, tells you, you see. Couldn't be more directional than that. Ergonomically, it's outstanding. You got here, back to home, you've got some sort of parallel parking settings here. See, that alters there everything, takes it off again. Back to the home screen in the center, home screen here. Obviously you can set this car up and personalize it to your own individual tastes, but looking down here, just beyond that, you got the control for the air conditioned seats left and right. Then you got your AC button, heated screen, heated rear window and recirc button. Let's just turn this down a tad. Max AC, max heating up the top for the screen, auto setting, and directional controls where you want the air to go. Beneath that, you got a series of switches here that display your all-wheel drive settings. It's in the normal setting now. You can of course adjust it along. Best to do all that when it's in park or neutral. Hill descent control and traction control. Auto gearbox, very simple. That pops up when the car's started. You just rotate the button left or right, whatever gear you want to go into. Electronic handbrake. And a great thing here, auto dimming rear view mirror, so you're not intimidated late at night by anybody driving up behind you with these very bright headlamps. Can sometimes be a bit intimidating. That will darken automatically. And you've got another great feature here, full length panoramic roof with this electronic sunblind, beautifully engineered. It's a real quality product, this Land Rover. They're awesome for towing, lots of power there, 180 PS, great specification. It's got a sense of urgency when you drive it. It wants to go, does everything really, really well. Great spec car. So there it is. We will just switch off the engine. I hope this has given you a really good, just a brief overview of the vehicle. Let's remove ourselves from the car. We will put a 12-month warranty on this vehicle. Really well spec'd. And look, an absence of things like bumper scuffs. It's really good to see this car's been really well looked after by its previous owner. Beautifully finished. You can see the sensors there and everything. Look at it. Absence of alloy wheel scuffs. It's been nurtured, this. And you're seeing it when we haven't even given it a proper valet. This is literally how it's come in to us. We will, of course, take it through our workshops. We'll give it a 101-point used car check. We'll be inspecting things like brake pad wear, brake disc wear, tyre tread depths, making sure all the engine is absolutely fine, all the car's electrical systems work well. But it should be. It's a 2016 65 one owner Land Rover Discovery Sport. As I say, HSE luxury, beautifully maintained. If you want to find out more about this vehicle or any of our other SUVs that we have, please go onto our website, which is www.twwhiteandsons.co.uk. Thank you for watching.